Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome in. Today is Sunday, June 2nd, 2024, and we are back with what is going to be the last day of Bioshock Infinite. Not the whole game, of the main story, I guess I should say. We've got about 8, or wait, no, how much was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 chapters to go, including the final chapter, which is basically just a walking sim. But it's a long walking sim. That's for sure. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see today is pretty narrative in nature, so we'll be stopping to smell the roses and all that good stuff. I mean, there'll be plenty of combat as well, but this is where we're getting ready to reach a really, really pivotal point in the story where things are going to start getting really confusing if you've never seen or played this before. This is where the mind fuck begins, the last nine or so chapters here. So we had an interesting stream on Friday where we fought the ghost version of Elizabeth's mother, resolved that, and which granted us access to Comstock House, and we're getting ready to take a long and ominous and scary walk to Comstock House, and some weird shit is gonna go down today in this game. I'll go ahead and do my roll call since chat is filled on my screen right now and I don't want it to scroll off. Cody, thank you for being here first and redeeming first. Good afternoon to you. Well, no, it's definitely afternoon now. I feel like it's my brain still thinks it's like 7 o'clock in the morning and it's actually 9 o'clock. Alizarin, sorry, welcome in. We've got our Biva emotes ready today. Brutus, welcome in. Necro, hello. Schillerlock, welcome in as well. I'm sorry I missed your stream today. I didn't get a chance to watch any streams at all this morning. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Showcase has arrived with this 10 biddies. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's almost the end. Tomorrow we all gotta go back to work. Boo. Boo, Sag. But at least you have one more stream to get you by until then. But you must go. My breakfast needs me. All right, Showcase, no problem. Enjoy your breakfast. If you want to tell me what it is, I never don't want to know what you're eating. Yeah, definitely afternoon to beer time. Yeah, it's still it's only 9 a.m. here today. We got started a little bit early because I want to make sure that we get the main story of this. I'd like to get it done by 3 p.m. my time. Which is about 6 hours from now. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but I'm going to try to push for it. Yeah, that's the idea. Dr. Casper, welcome in. No, we don't. Yeah, that's true. I mean, some of us don't have to go back to work tomorrow, but a lot of us do, I guess I should say. After having the holiday weekend last weekend, we've got a whole ass week to get through this week, so... So I'm starting a little bit early today because I might need to do a split stream. I might need to take a break and run an errand in the middle of the stream, and that might take some time depending on certain factors. And then I would come back and try to finish it. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's too late. I mean, I don't know what to say. If it's gonna be late, it's gonna be late. I don't really want to save like 3 chapters for the end in a week's time. Something that I'm considering though, if it ends up turning into something like that, is if it ends up taking too long to get through and we won't, because I'd really like to have some time this evening to have to myself after yesterday's shenanigans. What I'll probably do is I'll make an exception for this upcoming week, since we only have like 2 days of Dead Island 2 left. If we don't finish Bioshock Infinite today, I'm actually gonna finish it for tomorrow's stream, because it's only a 4-hour stream and there's not much that I can get done in any other narrative-driven game like this. So if we don't quite get it done today, we'll get it done tomorrow. And then Tuesday we'll do Dead Island 2. And if it ends up being Dead Island 2 for the rest of next week for the primary game, so be it. I don't have time right now. I'm sorry. I'm too stressed for kitties. I'm sorry. There's no Biva channel point redemption today. I have to stay focused on getting things done. So yesterday I had a, oh wait, let me catch Showcase's message so he can go get his breakfast. He had 2 eggs, scrambled, grilled honey ham, oh I love honey ham, aged cheddar, I'm not sure what the difference is between the two or how they taste, on a toasted and buttered raisin cinnamon bagel. That sounds delicious, Showcase. That sounds absolutely delicious. Well, go enjoy it. Enjoy it for me. I had a TV dinner for breakfast today. Sesame chicken lo mein, but it was a TV dinner, so you know, not exactly highest quality. Chiller, sounds like a good plan with 2 potential streams, but never feel you would need to hurry for a second. Yeah, I really don't want to stream too late today. Yeah, we had a Biba. That's true. Will do. Enjoy the stream. All right, Showcase. Well, I hope you enjoy your breakfast and your day. Babs, sound like a good plan, and like always understand if you have other things going on. Yeah, especially since I was really excited to get Dying Light started, but I really am enjoying, as much as Dead Island 2 doesn't really bring a lot of chat engagement, right? I'm really enjoying the game, and I would really prefer to like do all the side stuff. And I'm kind of considering that for this next stream instead of trying to push to start Dying Light, especially if I have to use Monday to finish up Bioshock Infinite. Because I really don't want to leave any loose ends so that I can say for sure, hey, I'm starting the DLC today and nothing else, right? For the next Bioshock week. What's a TV dinner? It's one of those meals that you heat up. Yeah, it's a frozen dinner. Comes in a plastic package with like individual servings of different things, usually a meat, usually a vegetable. Some of them, the more expensive ones, have like a little dessert in them. I get the ones that are like bowls that have things like you know, things that are like entire meals in one, and it's a one entree, for example, with no sides. Whereas like Necro, his TV dinners are Hungry Man TV dinners, and they have like a meat, a vegetable, a dessert, a starch. You know, they're frozen, and you throw them in the microwave and heat them up for 5 minutes. You can put them in the oven too, but I'm like, if I'm gonna put something and cook it for 30 minutes, it's gonna be like a real meal and not a frozen TV dinner. Never seen one with a dessert. Yeah, the Hungry Man dinners, they're a little more expensive. They're almost like $4 a piece. Yeah, they have a little brownie that heats up, and it's not the best quality, you know. But I mean, it's sweet, and kids probably like it, I would guess. Yeah. So let me tell you about what's been going on. Well, everybody knows that yesterday we didn't stream because I had a graduation party to go to. We did that. I got to see my grandmother again. She's back up here. She was living in Florida for a little while, and that was my first opportunity to see her again since she got back up here, or left to go back home in after Christmas. So I got to see her again. My niece, I would say my only niece, but I technically do have a half brother that has a daughter, but he's kind of estranged from the family, so I haven't seen him in many years and have no idea where he's living, who he's living with, what he's doing, where his daughter is, who has custody. He just doesn't really deal with us, so. But it's the only niece that I really kind of deal with. So she graduated high school this year, and she is turning 18, I think I can't remember if her birthday's the 13th or the 16th. Maybe the 15th. I don't have it on my calendar. Yeah, she's gonna be officially 18, which is the legal age to start doing, you know, your emancipation age here in the United States. Hey Guy, welcome in. How's video games? Don't know yet. Haven't got a chance to play any since Friday. So yesterday we went to our graduation party, and at some point in the morning time, Necro tweaked his back, picking up something off of the floor. You know, a typical getting older thing, I guess, but last night we came home. He tried to do some stretches to help it out and ended up basically creating sciatica. So we ended up having to go to the ER last night at about 5:30 or 6 or something, shortly after we got home. So we were down at the hospital for about 2 hours last night. They gave him an anti-inflammatory injection and a pain injection, and a muscle relaxer for the evening. Gave him a prescription, so I've got to, and he can barely walk right now, so I had to we had to go to the hospital, and I had to go with the errands that we had to do today. I had to go do myself, so I got up at 6 this morning, went to the grocery store, and got all that stuff done. So by the time that they wrote out the prescription, the pharmacy at the hospital was already closed for the evening, and so was our pharmacy that we use. They close at 6 p.m. So, and they don't open, since it's Sunday, they don't open until 10 a.m. today, which is 30 minutes from now, and they're just going to be receiving the order for the anti-inflammatory and pain medication. So then we're going to have to wait for them to fill it. It's possible that they could not have what he needs today, and it could be another day. That's what I'm waiting to find out. And since it's not my prescription, I can't just open up my app and check, because it's not associated with me. So we'll have some phone calls to make. So he's hobbling around. I got him a cane at the store today. So he's old man. I'm going to call him Old Man Necro today. I had to make his coffee for him and stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to be Nurse Lucinda today. And if he needs anything, I might need to go. And if the prescription ends up becoming ready at like noon or something like that, then I'll be going to go pick that up. And I'm gonna, he might need to go with me, and it might be a whole ass ordeal. So we're gonna stop the stream for that and then come back if we're close enough to finish it. So, yeah. Yeah. Guy, you know, it's not always bad to have estranged relatives. Some of them can be real nutcases. Yeah. I mean, we definitely have some of those, and they remain, like, connected in very small ways. Whereas, like, with my half-brother, for example, he makes no attempt to stay in contact with anyone. You know, he is in nobody's lives in terms of his dad's side of the family, which is my dad's side of the family. He's got the same dad, different mom. Yeah, poor Necro. So he's at home. He's hobbling. He can barely walk right now. So we're hoping that the pain meds they give him today will be good. So, and he's got a trip to go to on Wednesday to go to Chicago. I'm hoping he'll be all better by then. Yeah. So he's got a pretty bad case of sciatica, and it's pretty bad right now, so hopefully within like a week or so it'll get better. Brutus, unfortunately, it sounds like your comment on Discord about being over 40 was true. That yeah, that's true. Necro is, well, his birthday is next month. He'll be, what, 45, I think? Necro will be 45 next year. So, yeah, getting old. We getting old, folks. You're 45 this year, sorry. Math, how does it work? BRB, alright, Cody, no problem. Get off my lawn, yeah. Best success, yeah. Stop your rocking and rolling and your bipping and bopping. Exactly. Hey, Mr. Godai, welcome in. Necro hugs, indeed. I will be the Lord's Caliber. 45. Is that the Lord's Caliber? 45 caliber Lord? What about a 50 cal Lord? And today was, I ran out of my sodas yesterday, so I didn't have my morning coffee, so I had to pick up I was gonna pick up a Red Bull at the grocery store, but the cooler that they kept them in near the registers was warm, so they didn't have any warm ones. So I ended up having to buy a cold 20 ounce, which was like over $2, and it made me kind of puke a little in my mouth paying that much for a soda. 9mm kills the body, but 45 ACP kills the soul. Is that true? Well, it looks like Resident Evil 2 Remake had it right then. That's why the B scenario is so much more badass. B for badass. Yeah. So if he needs me to get up and do things, he'll let me know. And I'm guessing, well, since I can't really call and act on his behalf, he's gonna have to call and keep up with his prescription, and so it's possible that there may be a split stream and that I need to go pick up a prescription in the middle of the stream. 45 is the new 20. You've been 20 for 17 years. Soon to be 18 years for me. Magical 20. So yeah, this part of this game, like I mentioned, we're getting ready to enter Comstock House, and we're getting ready to enter into an area that... This is probably the most horror that this game is gonna get. We're gonna basically end up in a little asylum type area, and there's gonna be stuff playing on the PA that I want to catch. There's gonna be tears that I want to listen to, and there's gonna be lots of wailing and screaming while I investigate everything. There's gonna be kind of a stealth section, so I'll need to be able to pay attention to that. There's gonna be audio diaries, cutscenes, all that kind of stuff. It'll have its little bits of combat mixed in here and there, of course, but this first section that we start out on is gonna be pretty narrative. The Booker is looking for someone part. Yeah, no, the Zeppelin stuff is like the final boss section. That won't be for another couple hours. We've still got like 8 chapters left. The last chapter is basically a walking sim. The 3 chapters before that are like 3 combat sections. I'm looking at the names of the chapters, but I don't exactly know what the names of the chapters correlate with. But yeah, we're getting ready to enter Comstock House right now. So the stealth section with the what did they call them? The Boys of Silence. If you know who those are, they're like the scariest enemy in this game. I mean, for like a first-time playthrough, if you've never played this before, this is what I would consider to be more like the horror section of the game. But there's going to be a lot of annoying wailing and screaming and all kinds of awfulness, so be prepared for that and adjust your speakers accordingly. If you forget the name of a chapter, just call it my avatar needs to get the MacGuffin part. I have no idea what you just said. Who's MacGuffin? Is that an Avatar reference? I don't understand. Necro again. Yep. Oh, did he already say hi, Casper? All right. And I forgot until the last section, but fun fact, Laura Bailey voices Lady Comstock in this game. I don't think you're gonna hear Lady Comstock's voice now that we're done with her boss fight. But all of the audio diaries that you heard all the way leading up to where we were at the last stream, I forgot to tell you guys that Laura Bailey voices her. I didn't know that until a couple years ago, and I played this game a bunch of times. I feel like I couldn't recognize it because the distortion that the voxophones create, the audio diaries, it messes with my perception of a voice. So like, hearing someone through like a radio distortion only and then hearing their actual voice without the distortion is like night and day. MacGuffin, that's a word for storytelling. Oh, okay. When the plot revolves around a specific object, that object gets called the MacGuffin. I've never heard of that. Like Lord of the Rings, the MacGuffin is the One Ring. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings either, so... I've never heard of this. I thought it was a person. I've never seen that word before. That word or name, I guess, in that case. Interesting. Needs to get to the MacGuffin part. Yeah, this is where the game becomes a mind fuck. I mean, they already, when you start this game, they already don't really tell you very many details, so you're kind of left to kind of guess the story on your own. But the way that they tell this story is interesting, but you won't understand why you don't know anything until the end of the game. So, yeah, the rest of this game's story is a mindfuck. Anyway, let's roll. Yeah, absolutely. So we did the Lady Comstock boss fight. yesterday. We were playing on medium, so it wasn't that hard. We died like maybe twice in that entire section. So today, we're entering Comstock House. And like I said, this next section is going to be fairly narrative and cutscenes, loud noises, so just be prepared if you're wearing headphones. You hate that Lady Comstock boss fight. You do it 3 times. Yeah, there's 3 different ones. And I feel like none of them are any easier than the other. They're all a pain in the ass. But luckily, you know, with Bucking Bronco, all things are possible. Any section of a game that has like infinitely spawning enemies is what? Alright. Well, Lady Comstock made it possible to get through the gates that were locked. We had to go find her and use her ghost to try to get her, I guess, handprint. I don't know how they anticipate doing that, but I guess we didn't need to because she inevitably just opened the door for us. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so we're getting ready to take the long walk to Comstock House, and I'm gonna let this situation play out. I'm gonna disappear and be quiet, and we're gonna enjoy it. There's sections of this game that require you to be stealthy, but in order for me to get all of the audio diaries and listen to all the tears, we're probably gonna have to get detected a time or two at least. In order to just get the dialogue and the information we need, so yeah. You're eating lunch? It's sushi this time? Ooh, fancy lunch. What's the occasion? Yeah, I just had a TV dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna eat later. I have no idea what I'm gonna eat later. Alright guys, you ready for the mindfuck? Or the beginning of the mindfuck? The entire rest of the game is a mindfuck. Let's go.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
tinker, you hear me? Ah, you feathered piece of shit! I'm not going to... Snow. It's July. Elizabeth! Can you hear me?
Get your hands off of me! Just take me back to my tower. Please, please.
Is that?
Some men dream of money. Some men dream of love. My father dreamt of a flood of fire. We were given Eden, and we turned it into Sodom. Why do we deserve salvation? The Lord gave Noah a fish in the form of a flood, but he was not so easy on me. He said, "Prophet, I want you to train a nation of fishermen."
Guy. Gotta love Songbird. His height adapts to the room he's in. He's so much smaller than in the previous scene. Yeah, I mean, remember when he had to stick his entire beak and head into an elevator that was taller than us? Welcome back, Cody. Okay, well, we made it to Comstock House, but Elizabeth is the new prophet? What happened? Of course. I hope your beers are going down smooth today. I don't know if I'll be able to drink today, because I gotta be ready to go pick up prescriptions. If necessary.
What is this place? What are you planning to do to me?
No sin evades his gaze. You gotta go in early tomorrow, do you? No sin evades his gaze. Welcome, everyone, to the Boys of Silence. We've got little George Washingtons in here. What else? We've got salts. I'm definitely gonna need him. This part on hard difficulties is such bullshit, because these enemies, even though they have like no weapons, they're just they're so tanky. So if you can get through this section without being detected, well, I don't think it's possible to get through this section without being detected, because they want to introduce you to the enemy. I don't think it's possible to get through here without being detected by the Boy of Silence here. So he's got a light, and he's blind except for the light. So he can only see. So we need to get to that door. All right. trying to save ammo because the ammo options in this section are very shitty. There's pistols everywhere for your awful use pleasure, I guess. Oh yeah. You're supposed to get detected here because you're supposed to learn that these light heads are serious business. That's right. Super, super serial. Luckily, they didn't get past my shield, so I don't need that healing item.
Damn it! I gotta find a way in. Alright. Listen, I just want to see the girl. Where are those? Doesn't matter. Just gotta get to the warden's office.
I just want to see the girl. Oh, yes. Allow me to light the way for you.
Please, what is this place? Just send me back to my tower.
It's too late for that now, child. Your father gave you a lovely home, and you chose to destroy it.
He's not my father.
Yep, no going home now. Voxophone. Elizabeth.
I suppose the siphon is a kind of leash. Yes, my father put it on me. But when the time came, neither did I remove it myself. What would happen if I took off the leash? And I found I was as obedient as ever.
We have a Biba sighting. I will allow it this time. Because she's insistent today. Yes? What is it? Did you come to say hi? We have a Biba. We have a Biba. Buttons, how they work. Beep. Oh, we've got a Bubba kitty in the background too. Hi, Bubba. Oh, and he's gone. Well, I hope you enjoyed that Bubba sighting. Hey, we have a Biba. Guy, I have to say, after checking out the latest trailer for the next game by the creator of Bioshock, you're more hyped for the game. For that game instead of Bioshock 4? Really? I heard that it's based in space, which is, like, cringy to me, but we'll see. If they can, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'll try to keep an open mind, but I'm terrible at open mind things. I have a very closed mind and I don't care. Alright, I gotta get back to playing. I gave the kitty the pets. Good morning, Sunshine Soda. It's like a circus setting in space. Okay, that might be kind of interesting. I do like circus kind of stuff in games. I haven't seen anything past that, like, one Game Award trailer, like, 3 years ago at this point. Looks like a Bioshock game that doesn't want to be called Bioshock. Oh, so, like, Bioshock Infinite? This game is probably the least like Bioshock. The first two. Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Sunshine Soda? Hi, Biba. I have kitty. You didn't want your window? I opened a window for kitties, and it's humid, too. It's humid out there. Alright, and like I said, you're supposed to be stealthy here, but I'm just gonna kind of roll with the punches. We're playing on medium, so it's not a big deal. The bad thing about these enemies that you kill is that they don't drop anything, so you're kind of limited by what the environment gives you. But I'm just for speed's sake, I'm just gonna get detected by all of them and just get it out of the way so I don't have to think about it.
Like my father, I could see all that would be, might be, and must not be.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say more. Hi, I'm right here. Yeah. Sunshine, doing okay this morning. The iron meds are making your tummy upset, so you're trying to snack on some crackers. Good old crackers. Good for pretty much everything in terms of stomach-related stuff. They always tell you to eat crackers. Well, hopefully it won't continue to do that. Some meds like that upset your stomach, sometimes they only upset your stomach for a short bit at first, and then your body will start getting used to them in a way. So hopefully they just make your stomach upset for a little bit. That's how some like SSRIs are for some people.
Child, would you like to pray with me?
You're hurting me. Please just let me go.
We're going to cure you.
I'm not sick.
Your spirit is. All I ever wanted is to see you live up to your potential.
She was here. I'm sorry, I'm not petting you constantly. She just like picked her tail up and let it fall. So sassy, like. So sassy. Like, ugh, would you pet me already and stop playing that goddamn game? Guy, the main selling point of that game is supposedly that its choices do have a bigger impact on your playthrough than in any other previous action game with choices. Okay. I've seen the whole actions and choices stuff, I guess. I feel like it's kind of everywhere. Well, who knows? Maybe they can put a unique spin on it. This part was pretty creepy. Gotta be an asylum in every video game, you know. Look at these tiny tubs. They even got a little boat on there. What does the boat say? Harbor Tug? Cute.
I'm Dr. Pettifog, Elizabeth, and I'll be taking care of you.
Get away from me.
Defiant, even after all this time. DeWitt just left you here. You need to give up on him, love.
He will come.
Boy. Yeah, you got your box of those mini club crackers. Funny enough, I enjoy eating them even when I feel fine. Well, that's perfect then. That works out perfectly. I like Ritz crackers, although they're like, 15 calories a piece. Alright, I don't want to go too far in the direction I'm supposed to go. I think that inevitably they send you to all the places, but... Is this an end? I don't need health. I'll leave that for later if I need it. The kinetoscope. Sunrise. Flashbang. William R. Foreman. B. I love. Eva. Well, that's nice. They left me a carbine. Yeah, okay, yeah, this door opens later. We have to come through here later. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Besides getting kitty hair everywhere, huh? You come here to get kitty hair everywhere? Kitty hair everywhere, yeah? It's humid, isn't it? Yeah, it's humid. She's like, get all this hair off. It's summertime, Mama. I got a shed. I got a shed everywhere. Yeah. Baby. We have a beaver. Bye. Sweet Pea just sitting in the background watching. Yeah, he probably wants his grass, but it's wet out there. What'd you do, Bubs? What are you doing on that box? Bubba? What you watching for? I'm busy. Oh, your papa's in there. Your window's open. You want window? Oh, there goes Biba. She will. Necro's up and around. Probably finishing off his pot of coffee in there. Ugh. So humid. It rained a lot yesterday and overnight. Miserable getting groceries this morning. Yeah, okay, they send us here later. I'll remember that I have got that audio diary by then. And then these other doors open when they want to throw enemies at us. Where we cleanse, where we weep. Where we weep? Why are we weeping? Eater. I like my volley gun, thanks. Audio diary. Elizabeth.
Our minds are born festering with sin. Some are so blighted, they will never find redemption. The mind must be pulled up from the roots. My children are without blame, without fault, and without choice. For what is the value of will when the spirit is found wanting?
Alright, Elizabeth. So she's officially followed in her father's footsteps here. She even sounds older, huh? So they said that DeWitt just left her here, but we're here. We just saw her. Again, another Boy of Silence. We're just gonna get detected for the purposes of this playthrough. Right here. Gotta be efficient, especially for enemies that don't drop you anything. But yeah, normally this would be a stealth section. This is what they would consider to be the horror part of the game. Was it just snow? Thought I saw something.
The specimen needs to be destroyed. We couldn't even hold her in that tower, and now the Prophet...
Destroy the lamb? His heir?
If we modify the procedure, we could... It would be safer for everyone. It would seem an accident.
Uh-oh. He is a cutie pie, Dabs, for sure. He's just sitting there doing kitty things. Being a kitty loaf in his giant box. Is that your box, Bubba? Bubba. You sleepy boy? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? He's like, it was a long night. Papa was doing weird stuff, laying on a mat on the floor. Papa never lays on the floor. Yeah, and that was the end of that conversation. Yeah, you would have walked away after that too, guy. I know, yeah. You don't remember this place? You don't remember the Boys of Silence? Those enemies that you had to sneak around? How could you forget? Yeah, it's only a small part of the story though, so that's understandable. You are being watched. Comstock House Rehabilitation Center. Rehabilitation. Alright, shit's about to get real and loud. Fucking Falco session. Oh.
You're not eating enough. Something the matter. You'll need to eat sooner or later. If you won't out for dinner, you'll just starve to death. Come on.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to, I went to go hide and take cover, and there was a tear over here.
What did the Lord receive in return for humanity wrote check. And the way to settle accounts. For what is Columbia, if not a different arc in a different time?
Like, literal Father Comstock statements coming from Elizabeth there. Anyway, luckily it was not really a very important tear. It was just her refusing to eat, and the doctor saying, if you're waiting on DeWitt to get here to eat, you're just gonna starve. You don't remember this place at all, Babs? No? You do, because you remember I was confused in your hopes that, all will be explained started dwindling. Yeah, this is the part of the game where it just becomes a complete... It starts to become a mindfuck. I mean, you feel like you kind of might have an idea of what might be going on, at least in the context of the stuff that you're doing at the very second. Like, while you're doing the stuff for Daisy, finding Chen Lin, it kind of makes sense. And then, like, they try to make the tears make sense by... you know, saying, you know, they try to make it make sense in a unique way. And it kind of makes sense at first, and then once, by the time you get to this place in Comstock House, it just becomes a literal mindfuck. Alright, that's where we're supposed to go. Where we need to be is on the other side of these bars, so this will take us there.
The child is ready. It's time. Prophet, even if we cure her, why do you think she'll do what you ask?
My daughter has two problems, Doctor. One is the condition your science will cure her of. The other affliction is of a spiritual nature.
What affliction is that?
Hope.
Oh. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, you don't really need any kind of special science experiment to get rid of hope. Honestly. I mean, I do support an artistic vision, but still, on your first playthrough, you're lost. Oh yeah, this is one of those games you definitely need to play multiple times to fully understand. And even then, I don't fully understand it even. Kinetoscope, hummingbirds, because why not? Because hummingbirds. Because we want to put a ton of collectibles in the game. I guess these are supposed to be kinetoscopes that the asylum patients look at to, like, maybe feel better?
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat. Oh, you still expect DeWitt to burst in and rescue you, don't you? It's been 6 months.
6 months.
And that was just at the time of this tear's writing. I joke. I mean, who's leaving these little tears behind? Boy. 6 months. Like, we assumed that we're seeing that as if that's what time it is right now. Alright, we got another Boy of Silence, but we're not gonna be being stealthy here. Just gonna come out and be like, hey, I just want everybody to know, fuck you. I'm right here. Hey. Right here. Right here. Hey, I'm right here. When you don't want to get caught, that's when he's like, what? Arrange them in a way where they're tunneled.
Should be on the outside.
Yeah, when you're trying to do this section stealthily, it's got fucking X-ray vision. Okay, we got a gear piece. New pants. When out of salts, you'll use health to cast vigors. No. No thanks. Health is gonna be an issue. And, yeah, I ain't having it. Really don't want to get rid of my carbine. I've got... Damn, I don't even have a lot of shotgun shells. The shotguns would be better for these types of enemies anyway. Okay. Wasn't there salts over here, or did I imagine that? Oh, I must have imagined it. Audio diary, Elizabeth?
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. But in the end, he is the one who'll have to pay down all of our accounts, won't he? Where does his guilt start? And mine end?
Hey, Avi, welcome in. Stream's going good. We got a little bit of an early start today, so I need to make sure that I get this done. If not, it won't be the end of the world. But I'd like to get this done. How are you doing today? Okay. Now we're on this side of these doors. Where we learn. That's where we need to go, I think. Oh, they all lead to the same place? Okay.
A man once promised me that he would free me of my chains. But in the end, he abandoned me to serve his own needs. But in some ways, I thank him. He showed me exactly how much faith our species deserved. God put his faith in men once too. It seems that we have something in common. Disappointment. I did not always love the prophet. In truth, I ran from his embrace. I even denied that I was his. I followed a man who seemed to be everything my father was not. That man was a false shepherd. And when the wolves came for me, he was nowhere to be found.
Nothing like a slideshow of weird old clips while listening to a preach. Yeah, I think I saw one of the Lutessas in there for a second. Abby, you been doing good? You've been playing some Watch Dogs. It's been weeks since you last played because you've been playing non-stop for Forbidden West, yeah? What was this adventure you wrote about? Yeah. Well, I went to that graduation party yesterday, well, which was normal. Necro had slightly tweaked his back before we went there, but we still ended up being able to go. It didn't stop him from driving or anything. But when he came home and tried to work out the issue from his back, he ended up basically, I think he probably pinched his sciatic nerve, so he's got a pretty bad case of sciatica right now, and we had to go to the hospital last night. Luckily, there wasn't any wait time or anything, and it was fairly quick. We were in and out of there in about 2 hours, but I had to go to the grocery store today. We normally go together, so my errands were a little different. Things were a little out of order. We've still got to go pick up a prescription if they can get it done today. He's in a lot of pain. He can't really walk right now. I mean, he can, but he can only take like very, very small steps and stuff. Yeah, we've actually had a couple kitty sightings here. Kinetoscope, Battleship Falls. Yep. And then the camera falls? Okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm surprised that it didn't, ruin the old tape. Alright, we're heading to the warden's office. So yesterday, in all of yesterday's like 5-ish, what was it, 5-hour stream? Something like that? We got 4 chapters done. Today, once we get done with the warden's office, that'll be 3 chapters done in an hour and a half. The chapter list in this game is just not really a good indicator of your actual progress, as it just is a little all over the place. Necker gets better sooner rather than later. Yep, he's here. Luckily, he's got one more day until he's got to go to work. So, yeah. So, but I'm having to help him do everything and get up and move around, and I had to make his coffee this morning. Had to go to the grocery store alone. I hate going to the grocery store. But it was like 7 o'clock in the morning, so nobody was there. So it went well. Voxophone, another Elizabeth Voxophone.
As the days pass, I believe less in God and more in Lutece. My powers shrivel as my regrets blossom. All of this because my father failed me. By the time I realized how far I'd gone, it was too late to stop it. But there is still one last chance at redemption for both of us.
One last chance for redemption for both of us. And in case this helps you understand a little better, we are the last chance. New hat. Rising bloodlust. After a successful kill, up to 5 weapon damage is increased. Resets 10 seconds after the last kill. Not really an issue on medium difficulty. Not gonna worry about equipping that. Oh, it's the way we came. It's confusing. We went this way, right. That's the other, so this is the other side of this door. We're almost to the warden's office. Okay. Done. We're ready to go upstairs. Confession, evidence, camera. Get a good look around while you can. Tons of cameras, boxes, paperwork. Salts will be useful for later. Right?
There's the switch.
Get into the warden's office. Little angels. Little Columbia flags. Save the health for later. Carbine ammo, nice. Money. Audio diary. Elizabeth.
What I've done cannot be undone. I cannot stop what I have put in motion. But perhaps I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope. And now, he is my last.
Oh, this bit. Yeah, exactly, guy. Not the grocery store where they hide all the oranges? The oranges? Oh, okay. Well, gotcha. Okay, well, Necro's prescription is ready, so we're gonna finish the warden's office real quick, and then we're gonna take a brief break, and then we'll come back and we'll finish the game from there. Let me go ahead and finish this section now. Can you find out from them, Necro, if you need to be there, or if it's something that I can just go pick up for you, or what? Can you find that out, or do you want me to find that out? All right, here's the switch.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Well, you seem so sure of yourself, Booker. It would be a shame if something very, very loud and annoying would happen. Say it. Don't spray it, bruh. Yeah, we're playing on medium difficulty, so this is like a cakewalk. It's crazy the difference. Let's hit the drive-thru. Okay, you can get in my truck fairly easy. Okay. All right, let me finish up this section, and then we'll go. That's awesome that it's ready already. Hopefully, maybe since they see it. Cody, Necro, get better soon, my dude. Yeah, he's here. He's in his office playing games. Trying not to hurt. While you're away, Babs can stream. That's some mantle to try to take up. Yeah, hey, Brutus has streamed before. He's done it, Babs. If I say I'm with Brutus. I say if Brutus can stream, Babs can stream. He used to stream, didn't you, Brutus? Your mom has it also? Yeah, yeah. We're hoping it doesn't take more than like a couple days to resolve itself. Yeah, I was there. Abby, hey, I'm back. Had to drop out real quick because your mother called, but now you're back. Nice, nice. Welcome back. I was just informed that Necro's prescription is ready, and he wants to go with me and go through the drive-through. I do know that sometimes the drive-through is not open for random reasons, like card reader not working, not enough people staffed to do both, or whatever. Sometimes it's not open, but we will go and we will find out. Okay, where are we going here? I opened the door. I need to go back, right? So I need to go back where I came from, which was this way? This way. That poll in the Discord was pure evil. Tell me about it, Avi. I would, if I had a bunch of money, I would just buy them all. But I only have enough to do a little at a time. I mean, it ain't like, even if I had all of the games, it's not like I would have time to actually play them all. So I mean, there's really no rush. But tell me about it. Control it.
You're no match. Force him out. Empty.
Huh. What do they want me to do?
Brace yourselves.
That's where we came from.
Get him out of there.
Gotta go this way.
Stop it!
Another diary? More Elizabeth?
Tomorrow the leash comes off, because all of this has to end. But even if I destroy the siphon, will I be strong enough to see all the doors and open whichever I choose? And if I bring him here, who is to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
Yeah, I get it, yeah. You had to go with what your gut told me. Then again, all 4 games, you could choose your vote on, so in all honesty, whichever one gets being picked, it will be one hell of a playthrough. That's true. And just like the beauty with Discord polls is that you can actually change your mind. You know, I used to use straw polls for the polls that we would do. And, but once you picked, that was it. You were locked in. With Discord, you can make multiple votes. So if you wanted to see 2 of the games, but not the other 2, you can actually vote for 2 things. And then just whichever one would win, you know, but that would be like... You could still upvote something else without downvoting something else, you know. So what Elizabeth is saying here is more of the answers that you need for what's going on in the game than any of the previous audio diaries. Alright, entrance only by warden's approval on
Elizabeth,
the 3rd floor.
Hold tight!
She's in a lot of pain right now.
What? It's a tear. What is it?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
Okay. A kind of a moment of truth here.
As you can see,
see, Booker. The lunatics are running the asylum. They don't even listen to me anymore. All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Welcome back, Cody. Chiller, support the idea of bad streaming? Hell yeah, that's right. Well, no, Brutus means that I am the second person who subscribed to him on Twitch. We had known each other mutually everywhere else before then. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this cutscene play out and I gotta use the restroom and I'll be right back.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. Wasn't the torture that broke me. Wasn't the indoctrination. It was time. Time rots everything, Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No. It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her. She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
Ah, I got it, yeah. Brutus streams is still a thing? Yeah, he wasn't on camera or anything. He played a lot of idle type games. As moderator, I believe it is her duty to pick up the slack. Is that how that works?
In 1912, before she... There's still time. Elizabeth!
You two men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just hit her with the machines. She opens one tear and there will be nothing but regrets.
There's Comstock.
Comstock! What are you doing to her? Let her be!
Mr. Durant, what's the expression? Day late to the dollar short.
That looks painful as fuck, dude. These Pringles are so good. What flavor did you get?
Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
Alright, we gotta save Elizabeth.
Can't we give her something to quiet her down? Well, the prophet says half the procedure is fake. When the body cries out, the spirit listens. Do you hear them screaming to it? That is the sound of your interference. You have led my daughter into temptation.
She is not your daughter!
Perhaps not now. But trust me when I tell you she will be.
Cheese and chili? Extra hot? I probably like the chili cheese. I don't know if I'd like the hot though. She is not your daughter. What are we, Ethan Winters? Let the bots kill each other. On health. This section is pretty short, so we'll be done with this here pretty soon. My truck is already warmed up, so I don't have to worry about going and doing that. Alright. No streams from me anytime soon, yeah. My shotgun packs a hell of a punch, bruh. Alright, gotta shut down the machines. Machine number 1.
He's shut down one of the generators. If we don't sedate her, he shuts down the other one. We're not sedating her.
Not sedating. Oh boy.
Reap what you sow.
I keep missing. Okay, but it changed to him, so that's fine.
You're a fool, boy.
That'll do. Somebody left alive? What's going on here? Alright, one more machine to shut down. Good, because I need health, although we're almost done here. What am I searching? Oh, it's this that I'm searching. Alright, second machine. Alright guys, this might be a little bit of a lengthy section here. Not that long though.
She's getting up. She's no. Do it. Turn it back on. Please. Please.
Elizabeth, I'll be right there! I got you, it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. You ready?
Just do it.
Here.
Help me with this.
I think someone meant for you to have this.
What is it?
Just read it.
Your dream of New York happens. It's me. I'm the one who...
She's given us a way to get past Songbird. We're gonna find an airship and we'll leave Paris, Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
We're not leaving. We are going to find Comstock.
Why?
You saw what he turns me into. I will not allow that.
And so what, you're going to kill him?
Is this where you start moralizing, Booker? You forget. I know you.
I'm not going to let you kill him.
Really? Booker? What are you going to do to stop me?
Not a damn thing. Because I'm gonna do it for you.
Okay, then. All right.
Find the prophet.
Comstock's Zeppelin is outside. The hand of the prophet, he calls it.
When did you learn that?
I've been here for a while.
How long?
Long enough.
Been here for a while.
I hope Comstock got what he wanted from me. Because he is not going to have long to use it.
Could you take a look at this lock?
Come on. Give me something challenging. All yours.
Audio diary? Dr. Harrison.
The procedure should help immensely with the issues we've had with the girl. Once the device is implanted, any effort on her part to alter the state of things will emit a most painful electric shock. Pavlov made a dog salivate. We'll make this one weep.
Wow. What a dick. Alright, health infusion?
Just what the doctor ordered.
I've got 2 more to go. 2 more to go to max them out. Alright, that was one. Ooh.
You want to take a look at this?
I'll give it a whirl.
No, sound like a broken record, but this is your favorite Bioshock game. Yeah, it's definitely, I'm pretty sure it's mine too. Alright, so yesterday we completed...
This doesn't make any sense. Everything here is a cipher that I understand except for this symbol. It's a cage. Did she say anything about this?
No.
It took us 5 hours to do 4 chapters yesterday. It took us an hour and a half to do 4 chapters today. Okay, this is where we're gonna pause the stream for now. I have to go run an errand real quick. I need to go pick up Necro's pain medication from the pharmacy. It's ready, and as far as I know, we did our grocery shopping and everything, so it should be 10:40. That's fine, yeah. So it should be fairly quick. I should be back in probably about 30 minutes or so. So we're gonna we'll be back here. We're not gonna raid or anything. I'm just gonna close out here. I'm not gonna leave the stream live because there's not gonna be anybody here to actually moderate it. So give me about 30 minutes or so, 45. Necro's kind of hobbling, so it'll take some time to get in and out and stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end the stream here, and we'll be back, and we'll definitely be able to finish this today. The game will probably only take, you know, maybe maybe 2 hours or something like that. So not bad. Still a relatively full stream for a weekend. So, yep, we have a Biba. We do. We have a Biba. You've been so lovey today. Why you be so lovey? I gotta go. I can't have a kitty right now. Mama's leaving. Mama's leaving, cutie. I gotta go. Mama's leaving. Alright. My best, yep. Alright, guys, we're gonna go get his pain medication. Your orders are to get better soon. Yeah. Alright, guys, I will see you here at about 30-45 minutes, alright? Don't go anywhere. See you soon.